you ever felt like you are not living up to your full potential? If you have, don't worry, you're not alone. Sometimes entire countries struggle to find a concrete path for their development, commit to it, and achieve their full potential. I have been researching the case of Brazil, a country that, despite being called the natural leader of South America by organizations such as the European Union, does not seem to be able to commit to their role and materialize its potential into concrete actions. See, South America has become a key region in a world order that is no longer dominated by the West. China recently became the main partner of the region. This changing world order can be an opportunity for the region to stand united and make sure its voice is heard, but for that, a leader must emerge. So why hasn't Brazil been able to fully assume its role as the leader? The answer is complex and has many angles, but today I'd like to focus on what some authors have called the graduation dilemma. That is a mismatch in expectations that different parts of the Brazilian population have regarding the role their country should assume in international relations. On one hand, there are those that wish to see the country cooperating more with the developed countries, assuming more the role of a follower. On the other, there are those that wish to see the country cooperating more with the developing countries, assuming the role of a leader. These argue that investment in South American leadership is crucial for Brazil to graduate from a regular country into a major world power. But this is only part of the explanation. If we go deeper and continue to peel the onion, we must ask ourselves what the root of these differences is. And for that, we must look at the diversity of Brazil's population. The reality is that each group of Brazil's society, such as the indigenous people, the descendant of slavery, and the many migrant communities, has its own history, feelings, its own perception, and expectations of what Brazil is and can become. Because these differences have not been overcome yet, there is a lack of consensus concerning the country's identity. And the bottom line is that when the national presidents change, depending on what their social background is, so does the reigning attitude regarding the path the country should follow. Therefore, one of the reasons why Brazil has not been able to assume its role as the regional leader has to do with a lack of national consensus regarding Brazil's national identity and which path it should develop, as that of a follower or graduate into that of a leader. As I proceed with my research, I will continue to dig deeper to understand Brazil's leadership dilemma, a topic that has acquired particular importance in a fast-changing world order.